Hi, how you doing? Hi there, crochet friends. Today we're diving into a technique that was once considered the gold standard, but has since fallen out of favor. Double crocheting into both legs of the V at the top of the chain. Hi, I'm Benita Tatters from Benita Tatters Design. Today we're just going to discuss crocheting into the chain, the first chain of your row of your work. Let's dive in. So when you're starting a crochet project with a chain, one of the trickiest parts is that first row of stitches. For years, many crocheters were taught to insert their hook under both legs of the V that forms the top of each chain stitch. Now, this method was praised for creating a sturdy, even edge. If you look closely at your chain, you'll notice each stitch forms a V when viewed from above. The traditional methods I'm demonstrating today involves inserting your hook under both legs of this V before completing your double crochet stitch. So, while this technique does create a nice finish, and really, I mean, that can be debated, actually, there's a reason many instructors choose not to teach it as a primary method, especially to beginners, and let's have a look at why. So first of all, it requires exceptional precision. And I don't know about you, but I don't have exceptional precision in my fingers at the moment anymore. I mean, you may do, but I don't. But also when you're using difficult yarn, like maybe you've got a tight crochet tension, and a lot of my beginners do start out very tight. And also if you're using fuzzy yarns, good luck with that. So notice how when I'm doing it, it's really hard for me. It's actually really difficult to get into those two. I guess it's because I've never been taught that way, but also, yeah, it just is very difficult to do. And second, it creates tension issues for many crocheters because you're essentially squeezing your hook through a tighter space. Now, the first row often ends up too tight anyway, and then subsequent rows cause your project to curl and warp. And thirdly, it's more time consuming. Oh man, is it time consuming. When you're already navigating the challenges of maintaining tension and stitch count in the crucial first row, adding this extra level of difficulty is really discouraging for newbies, for the new crocheters, and even for, like me, because I am struggling with a neurological disorder, it's difficult for me. You know, I don't have the dexterity I used to have in my hands. So for the older and the newbies, it's difficult. So today many instructors, including myself, recommend alternative approaches that are more beginner friendly while still creating beautiful results. And personally, in my opinion, it creates more beautiful results, especially if you're going into that back loop on the chain. So the back loop of your chain, so you're just picking up one loop and you leave the two V's on the bottom. So that gives you a nice V on the bottom, and when you get to the top, you've still got your V on the top as well. Gives it a lovely finish. So understanding different techniques, even the more challenging ones, gives you a versatility as a crocheter. While this method may not be my go-to recommendation for beginners, it's absolutely worth having in your crochet toolkit. Maybe, that's a maybe. I've never used it in the whole 40 years. What I learned about it in a learning to teach crochet class I was doing, and it was really interesting actually because it is so difficult, and I'm very glad that they don't actually teach it anymore. Well, I definitely don't teach it anyway. So If you're interested in learning more beginner-friendly approaches or want to improve your row technique, just check out my crochet workshops. They're online and I'll put the link below for you so you can check them out. I have got online ones as well as in-person ones. So if you're in Brisbane, I'm in Brisbane. If you're local, come on along to the in-person class. If not, I do have the online classes as well. So happy crocheting, everyone, and I hope this was helpful for you.